Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Night Owl, and today I wanted to show you my new updated list for Eustass Captain's kid. And I actually wanted to show you some gameplay today with it. So I'm going to quickly go through the new updated list from the last video. And then we're going to actually jump into some games and yeah, let's get straight into it. So obviously we got the Shuhoshi blockers, pretty good blockers, still keeping them at 4. I've actually added the Capone. They come up really good in the triggers, knowing that, you know, when my life slipped over and they see this is an awesome trigger to have because I can just freeze any of their characters, which is really good. I've dropped one of my Kadatsus for obviously the Capone, so down to 3. Ace, it's a pretty big boss, still keeping him at 4. Nami, keeping him at 4. Nico Robin, I've actually stopped taking one out for the Capone as well. Still a really good card to use, but I actually got some help from a friend, and he pretty much told me, he looked at my list and said, yep, take this out, add these guys in. So yeah, he came in clutch with that. So yeah, I won another locals as soon as he updated my list, so obviously it paid off. So yeah, Nico Robin, really good body. The on play is really broken as well, so yeah, kept her at 3. Added this Capone just to have another 2k blocker, not 2k blocker, 2k counter, sorry. We don't use it as effect, we just use it as a counter. Dropped Cavendish to 1, don't use it much, so I might as well drop it to 1 to add another Capone. So if I ever do need to use it, I use it as a 6 cost AK body. So Basil Hawkins, same, keep it at 4. Our Searcher Luffy's, keep it at 4 as well. Captain Kid, obviously that's still at 4. I've dropped a Zoro from 4 to 3. I think this was also like a bit of a hard choice for me, but it actually worked out in the end. So I do like to see this at 3. I don't think I would play at 2, maybe, but for me, this new updated list is a lot better. It's a lot more consistent, and I see a lot of combos a bit easier, if that makes sense. So yeah. X-Drake still at 4, and my laws still at 4, and the events at 2. So the only big changes are my Zoro, Cavendish. I've took out the Scratch Man of Poe, and obviously I've dropped down a Nico Robin and a Gadatsu. So yeah, I guess we'll go into the gameplay for this deck, and if you guys like, please you know, sub to the channel or give a like to this video, comment what you thought. I would really appreciate the help. Trying to get to 100 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this year would be nice. So yeah, please, if you do enjoy this video, give that like button a smash, and if you can, please subscribe to the channel and share the video with anyone that you can. So we'll get on to the games, and I will see you guys there. So we've got Lin for our first game. So we're obviously going to go second. I'm actually going second. I'm going to mulligan this hand. Okay, we've got a bit of a better hand, I believe. We've got searchers. We've got only a 1 searcher. I mean, we've got 2 2Ks. Probably should have kept the first hand. We'll see how we go. Lim's obviously going first. Now, Lim's a bit of a tough match for me because they do tend to keep all their rested stuff from going away, especially Kid and whatnot. So I think I need to just kind of overwhelm the Lim before they can do anything. So we're just going to search, get the Hawkins, and then pass the turn. They're going to get free Don. Okay, so they're going to swing 5. I'm going to take this one. So we've got a Kid. It's nice. 3 more rested characters. Set this character. Okay, so we could swing this on the next turn. Yeah, I think it should be alright. So we got another Kid. Let's swing 5. Hopefully they give us a counter. They're thinking about it. Surely it's a pretty easy choice. You've got 6 cards in hand. I could be wrong. Maybe they didn't want to let it go. Okay, so they didn't let it go. They gave me a Sabo. Do I want to keep this? Do I want them to struggle? I think it's safe for me to say no, because we could always just extract. So I'd rather get this out. Yeah, because we could always extract next turn, or we can just Nico Robin just for that guaranteed trash. So they play another one, so they're gonna be able to get the 3 or more rested at the end of their turn, which is unfortunate, but I think it's safe to say that we did the right choice of getting the Basil Hawkins out, just to get that blocker out, just to make them that bit worried. So they've got a Nami, 5 for 5 we will take. No trigger, so now they know next turn they're going to lose a life. And never mind, we're going to lose it by Newgate. But they still lose the life. Oh no, they won't. Oh, they chose not to KO it. Okay. This one will give them a... Unfortunately, we have to give them a 2k. Which is a bit unfortunate, but it's whatever. So they're going to be able to restand these 2. I think this gets restanded too? No, I don't think it does. So they only restand 1. Again, we're just going to go pretty aggressive on here. We'll just go 5 for 5. Make them draw out. And then we're going to play the Nico Robin. Just to get them to trash. Like, we want them to get rid of their hand, pretty much. To defend their characters and again get them to punish. So 5 for 5 again. I mean, they're gonna let that go, and then we're gonna trash, and then we're gonna immediately use our Hawkins as another blocker, and we got another Nico Robin, in which I might take, so that we have another trash. We'll see how it goes, but okay. So you're playing Mihawk. So they're gonna KO they can't KO this. They KO'd. Whoa, wait a minute. How did that go? Oh, they KO'd. Or did they bottom? Oh, they bottom decked it. Yeah, they bottom decked it. We'll take this one, no trigger, because this will be unless we use Kid. Unfortunately, we will have to counter this one out, so which we will, and then they'll swing with the 2k. They'll swing with the Edward. This is good though, because now they're gonna struggle. I think next turn will be safe for me to go. Actually, go Law. They swing for 7, which is forcing me to give a 2 and a 1. It's not too bad, and then they're gonna restand that. Yep. And we got another Nico, just to be a troll. Let's just do... We got 3 cards in hand, so I feel like it's safe for me to go Law. Just go 7... No, go 6 into 6 and then 7 into 6 if they counter out. And then I still get a free life. Yeah. Do that. So go 6 into 6, they have to give me a 1k. Beautiful, which they did, and then they're gonna have to give me a 2k to get out of this one, which they let it go, which is what I wanted. Unimus, and then we got a 9k blocker. Sure, we're not trashing their life yet, but we will hopefully in the next turn, now that we're establishing our body. Our field. This Zakatsuki is going to be a bit of a nuisance, and they're going to -5. Unfortunately, we do have to let Nico Robin go. Not worth saving, not worth blocking, because they're just going to swing big into our blocker. I'd rather take the life. They swing 9. They got 5 Dons, so they would swing 10 if they did need to, or they play another character. I'm going to take that one, because we're going to trash their life. I'm hoping we can get a Shirahoshi next turn. Yeah, they just go big. Yep. Which is fine, which I'm going to do that. Give him a 2k. I'm going to actually go play the Nico Robin first as well. Not the kid, because it makes my kid rest and it becomes a threat on the field. So, unless I can probably play the kid, to be honest. We'll see how this goes. We'll go... Screw it. I think it's safe to go to kid. Go 2, which means they have to give me a 2-2k, which would be their whole hand to save 1 character, and then I'm going to swing 9 to 7, which is another 2-2k, and then I can safely go kid, trash, and then I can use my ability to rest to make law as another blocker. Beautiful. Then I'm going to go 9 to 7, which is another 2-2k, which would they won't have enough. Beautiful. And then I'm going to go kid, trash life, kid. I get to draw 1, trash 1, and then I'm going to use law as a blocker. Now they've got no field. I could probably go another kid next turn, swing 9-9, and then 7-9-9, and go for game. So we really just don't want them to take any cards from their life, because it's more an advantage for them taking cards out of life. We always want to be able to trash whenever. So in this scenario, in this game, I've been just going for their whole body and never gone for their life. So I'm not too sure as a limb player what they can do here. They can probably play the 10 cost ace just to get rid of the law. I mean not the law, the kid maybe. I wouldn't know, to be honest, what to do here. We'll see how this goes. We'll see what they're thinking of. They're gonna obviously take their time. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to... Yeah, they just scooped because I think they just knew this was their hand. Wow, okay. What was their life, out of curiosity? Sabo and Nami. Okay. And the next would have been a blocker. So yeah, I think they couldn't see much there. They could have even played Sakazuki. They probably could have just gone. They should have just went. I think they should just touch all their Don, go big, and then that guarantees one of my big bodies to go. I would have just let the ace go. Next turn, well, would have been ace. So I would have just gone either. Yeah, actually, knowing that it's ace now, I would have just gone. Oh, they even have no life. So yeah, I would have gone 5, 9, ace. Yeah. So a bit unfortunate, but we'll get on to the next one, and yeah, I guess we'll go from there. Okay, so second game, we've actually got a Kaido. We definitely do not like this hand, so we're definitely gonna mulligan that one, going second. And we don't also like this hand. This is not a great hand. We're just gonna have to pass because this is not good. We need like our searches and whatnot. Both of our hands were not nice. Kaido, I'm not too sure how this matchup will go. Let's play that just to, because then we can go. Oh, Furihoshi's nice, but we'll go 5. He's got to give me a counter. He's going to take. That's fine. Then we're going to go 5. Yeah, it's going to give me at least a 1k counter. And then he is going to at least give me a 2k or take. Oh, he gave me a 2k, so he's going to have to take unless he gives me another one. Beautiful. There's 2 life gone already. And then we're going to use Zoro as our blocker. We obviously know this guy can trash at 7 Don, so he's obviously trying to get to 7 Don as quick as possible. Plays the Queen blocker, which is fine. He's going to swing 6, which we will take. We'll be at 6 Don. Trash Usahachi. Yeah. He's going to swing 6. Oh, he's actually going to swing into there. No point blocking because it's the exact same, so I think it's safe for me to do. This might be a stupid play, but Okay, we're at 6 Don. We won't get rush, so I think I'm just gonna go 666. Oh, sorry, 777. Sorry, because we got plenty of life. We think we should be fine. Goes into queen. Doesn't counter out of it, so we're just gonna go 7 because we got rid of our Shurohoshi and whatnot. This might be not the greatest play, to be honest, but we kind of have to because our hand is not really the greatest. Beautiful. I mean, he could get rid of 1, but unless he could play rush character or just trash life, he probably won't do that. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong. What do you do? Oh, I didn't even get to see what he does. You may place his card in the trash. You later has Animal King opponents. Play with the 7 cost or less king from your hand. So he's going to play a 7 cost king, which is, I can't remember which one that one does. Oh, he just scooped. He couldn't get it out. That's the king I was thinking about. KO to one of your opponent characters with a 4 or less. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't do that, but yeah, that was actually one of the quickest games I've had in this session. So that's our second game, and I guess we'll go to our last one. All right, so for our last one, we've actually got a yellow-red Sabo, in which, again, we're going to mulligan that hand because that is not a good hand. This hand I kind of do like. We've got the Nico Robins, we've got the Hawkins, we've got, what do you call it? We've got Gadatsu just in case we ever need. Unfortunately, we can't play anything, so we're just going to pass for the turn. So they play out, we'll give you one of these characters, the rest of Don, okay, so yep, not bad. So it goes 8 into 5, which would be really silly to count out, so we're just going to tape that one. We're at 4 now, so I think the safest place is to go, I kind of want to starve him out, so we'll go 5, and then we're just going to go, we'll just go here and play that. Beautiful. We even got a Nico Robin, which we might use the trigger to play our Shurohoshi blocker, which I do kind of like the idea because we've got one in hand for our 6th on turn. Because we really want to starve him out at 2. Okay. So he's going to go 8 into face, which we will not counter out and use the trigger to play our Shurohoshi for free. Now he doesn't actually go anywhere else with that one, so we're just going to safely go to trash your life. Beautiful. And then we're going to go swing 5. Gives us a 2k or at least a 1k out of hand. Yep, and then we're going to go 5 again. So he gave us a 1k and he gives us another 1k. Beautiful. And then we're going to use our blocker. So whatever they use their ability to add 1 to their life in swing, we're just going to counter and trash whatever's there. And they're at 4. We've got a pretty healthy counter in hand. We can use Kid next turn. Oh, they actually play the Ben Beckman to trash the Hawkins, which is not a bad play, but I mean, now they've got no Don. But they can swing 5 and 5, so it's not too bad. In which I think I might counter out of 1, just to be sure. Okay, so they're going to swing 7 into 5. Yep, which we won't counter out of that one. Counter out of this swing here if they do. Oh, they're going to actually put that back. Okay, that's smart. I didn't know you could do that. Let me add 1 3 cost. I gotta do something about it. Oh, okay. I like that. I mean, they're not going to do this effect, because if they do this... Oh, wow, they actually did. They give me the free life. We'll take then. That's a free card that I won't say no to. And is it the same rules with this one? No, when they get it, they get it. Alright, so we don't want them to get it. So I'm going to trash, and then I'm just going to swing... It's at 7,000, so we're just I'm gonna swing 5 and 5. we got counters for days, so we should be okay next turn. They give me a 2k, and then I'm gonna swing. Actually, I won't swing because they've got 2 cards in hand. I think it's just safe for me to end this turn, get a card. I'll get rid of the event, and then I'll use this, and then now I have a 9k blocker. And if really need be, I can search as well. Because Nico Robin's not really useful anymore, but I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9k counter in hand. So nothing's really gonna die this turn. And what I could do as well, I could just go another 8, trash one of their life, and then go 6, I go 5, I go 6 with lead, and then go 7 and then 9, hopefully sealing it. And then, yeah, I think it's probably another wrap up. Another quick wrap up. We'll see how this goes. Let's see what they're gonna do though. I'm obviously thinking turns ahead. So they play a blocker out. May add a top bottom. Play 1 for. Okay, so they get to play a card for free. Not bad. And they get a blocker out, so that's not too bad either. So they play Koala. Yep. So they're gonna give -3 to Nico Robin. This is why I didn't swing with Nico Robin. Yep. So they're gonna go 7 into lead. Okay. 7. Oh, they're gonna go 9. We'll take. I'll use the trigger to search. Let's get. I think Zoro would be better because they might go. Yeah, because I'll have no life. Unless I want to go Hawkins just for the counter. No, I'll go Hawkins for the counter. I mean, if we get a rush ace-2, that'll be sealing it as well. Yep. Goes there. 6,000. Okay, so they got a 6,000 body. Again, I think it's just safe for me to go trash. And then I can go 5 at lead. This is forcing them to give me a 1k or use their blocker, in which I'll go 9 into 8. In which they did. And then I'll go, because I can play Shirahoshi. I've got counters for days, so I have essentially 2 blockers. 9. Yep, they take. And I can give 1 reciprocal equal life total. Okay, that's fine. And I'll play Shirahoshi, and then I get to draw 2. And then I get to trash 2, so I'll get rid of a 1k and I'll get definitely the 2k, yes. So we got 2 2ks out of that, that was really good. And we have 2 blockers. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11k counter. So nothing's gonna really die if they play it out wrong. But if they play it out right and they can get rid of Shirahoshi for free, if they got like a Ben Beckman, that definitely screws the numbers up. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. They got to commit 2. I mean, they can swing 5, swing 6, swing 6. Or they can, I'm not too sure because they commit 4, 4, that's 8. And then they could just go, they can't swing quite, unless they go 3, 4. Oh, they're resting 4 already. So they're going to play, okay. So they're going to give -1,000 to my leader, which is not too bad. That's already 4 Don committed. I'm going to swing 4 into 4. I'll give you a 1. Like I said, we've got 9k counter in hand and 2 blockers. So let's see what they do here. Swing 6 into 4. And they got 4 Dons. I think it's safe for me to go no block. I'll give you a 2 and a 1. So they only got 1, 2 swings left, in which we can counter out of all of it. I think this guy knows. 6 again. Rest of all my, yep, so you can't rest my Shirahoshi because I've only got 1 life. Again, I can just go 2, 1, and then he has to swing with that to get something out, in which I would just counter out with my hand. I think this guy knows what's going to happen because I can just counter out of, I can just block. Yeah, he just knows. Fortunately, yeah, he just knew that was how it was going to go down. I just swing big next turn and they block, and then I'll just go 9 again. So yeah, I guess another win. We'll take those. And yeah, that's Yellow Kid for you. I tell you, man, it's just too good. Well, that was Kid for you. Like I said, this is a new updated list. I've been really enjoying it. Thanks to my mate Tate for giving me that updated list. I really appreciate it, my guy. He definitely helped me out. As you saw, Kid is really strong. It can be super aggressive with the Zoros, or it can just be super trash life with the Kids and the Hawkins and the Nico Robins. As long as you know what you're doing and know what you're playing into matches, yeah, it's just Kid's a lot of fun. I hate to say it, but I think I'm enjoying it more than Enel, being a Enel main. But who knows, with EBO2 coming out with 10 costs Enel, who knows. So hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys then.